Hey guys, so today we're going to do a decoration for our upcoming holiday, which happens to be Memorial Day. And we're going to make these fun paper lanterns. You may have seen them before, even made them before, but I thought they were perfect for this time of year because maybe we're not able to get out to the store to get the decorations we want, or you just need something to keep us busy, and this is multi-purpose. It'll keep you busy, and then you can use it as a decoration. We're going to do a red, white, and blue theme, so then you can use these again for 4th of July if you want, and then you can use the same pattern to make lanterns for other events that you want to celebrate, graduations or birthdays or anything else that may be coming up. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to do it, and then you're on your way. So I have red, white, and blue paper. Obviously, if you only have white paper, or like say you have paper bags or whatever, you can always color those if you need to. So I'm gonna do it this way, and you can do any color combination that you want. So I'm starting with my plain blue piece of paper, and what I did is I held it long ways and I folded it in half. So I'm gonna fold it in half long ways. Aside from the 3 different colors of paper that we have, I also have a ruler, I have a glue stick, and I have scissors, and I also have a pen or a pencil or something to draw my lines. So I'm taking my ruler, and I'm going to first start by placing it at the very top of my page, the open part of where I folded it, and I'm just going to draw a line right there because I just want to have rims around my top and my bottom that I'm not going to cut. Then I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to start on the edge. I'm going to line it up with the edge, and I'm going to draw a line starting from where I drew that first line. So not starting at the top, starting from the bottom of that line, and then all the way to the bottom where my fold is. And I took my ruler, so I drew a line, and then I placed my ruler next to that and drew another line, and I kept going until I got to the very end. So now I have all these lines. Well, I started to cut them already, but there's all these lines in the width of my ruler, and you can see where I drew that other line, so it didn't go all the way to the top of the page. The next thing I'm going to do, which you can probably kind of already see, is I'm going to cut right along those lines, so this entire time keeping the paper folded. So I cut starting from the fold, cut, all the way up to that line, not to the top. Okay, so I cut everything there. So you're going to end up with all these cuts in the paper. So before I move on to putting that together, I'm just going to show you, I also drew out some stars. So I drew them out on one side, and then I cut them out and just flipped them over. So there's the drawing part, and then I flipped it over so I just see my white. I'm going to take a few of these white stars and glue them onto my lantern just to add some decoration, and also stars will definitely make us know that it's for Memorial Day. I also have my red sheet of paper here. So I held it the same way, the same length as my blue, and I did the same thing with my ruler. Put it right up at the top and drew a line, and then I'm going to put it right below that. You see that? So I drew my line right across underneath the width of the ruler, and then I am putting it right below and drawing another line. So I'm going to have 2 lines where I'm going to add bands to the top and the bottom of my lantern, and you'll see what I mean as we go along. So I've got some stars cut out. I'm going to cut this strip out. And like I said, you can do any color combination you want with this. This is just an idea to get you started. Okay, so I've got my strip, and it's the same length as my paper, and it's the same width as that band that I drew to begin with. I'm gonna put some glue on there, all the way across the whole thing. Don't want to post it in there. All right, so I got my glue on there, and I'm gonna put it right at the top of my band. And I did the same to the other side too. So I flipped that over, and I already put one there for you. And then I'm gonna start to glue on some of my stars. So I've got some there, and I'm gonna put some at the top. I'm gonna do this if you want. They're not perfect stars, as you can see. I just drew them real quick. I'm gonna put one up at the top there. And I'm gluing the side that I have the pen on, so when I glue them down, you don't see that. All right. So I've got some stars on this side, I've got some stars on this side, and then what you're gonna do is open it up and you're gonna match up your ends. So I've got this strip on the end and I've got this strip on the end. I'm gonna match them up and glue them together. So on one of them, I'm gonna put glue over the whole thing, just that strip, all the way from the top to the bottom. See that? And then I'm gonna match it up with this one and put that one right on top, match them up. Okay, and then use your hands to press down all the way through so that the glue sticks all the way. And then you've got a lantern here. Pretty cool, right? The next thing you can do is, again, use your ruler, cut out a strip again. Same thing as we did last time, just line it up with that top edge, draw your line. Hi, Reed. Hi. We're gonna cut that out. And this, you can make it shorter if you don't want your handle on your lantern to be super long. Totally up to you. You're gonna take your strip and you're gonna put glue on the little edges there, and then you're gonna put it in there. So I'm just gonna leave mine that length. Make sure I have enough glue on there. And I'm gonna glue it to the inside. And glue it to the inside there. Okay, pressing down, making sure everything's straight and secured. And there's my really cool little paper lantern. So you can squish it a little bit to try and get it to bend out a little more. It's kind of fun. There you go. All right, guys, so make a bunch of these and hang them around. And like I said, you can reuse this one for 4th of July. You can use different colors to celebrate graduations, birthday parties, or any other celebrations that you might be having. So have fun with this project. Send me any pictures if you want to share them. And I'll see you guys next time.